Just kind of curious on your overall thoughts on how things kind of went for you today and what it was like to, finally get to participate in Pro Day.
Yeah, it felt good. I feel like overall, I mean, when you put all the numbers together, I feel like today was a good day. Um, I don't know all the numbers, but I felt like I was able to put pretty much my best foot forward. Um, I think the most important thing is just like being in front of these GMs and these scouts, man, and just being able to compete and show that you love football, because you can definitely tell if someone loves football by the way they play.
Okay, back over to CL Brown.
Hey, Mike, to get your perspective on what you feel like today does in a bigger picture for Carolina football, given that, the NFL Network was there. Obviously, I don't think you can take for granted that 31 of the teams are also there. What do you think that says now and moving forward for this program?
I think it means a lot. When I got here, the guys that was coming out was, Switzer and Mr. Trubisky and then the year after that, you got MJ Stewart, Andre Smith. I mean, you got guys that are in the NFL still. So I think it just means a lot to have the NFL Network out here, and especially Steve Smith, just because it kind of shows the trajectory of the program. And I know all the guys that went today was recruited by Larry Fedora, so I think he deserves some credit too. But I think just the overall just impact of the guys in the locker room and the work ethic that we've had and the player leadership that we've had, it means a lot that we got to back up to where we should be. And the team next year, I feel like, I got to watch them practice the other day. They're going to be special, man. They're going to be a really great team. So we just headed in the right direction.
Okay, Kiera Luck, go ahead.
Michael, just how did you get ready for today? What went into your thought process for, one of the biggest days of your life? And just what was the one thing that you want to make sure these NFL teams saw of you?
Yeah, I think last night, yesterday when we got the word yesterday that Sam was throwing to us. So I think my first instinct is, what's Sam doing? So we went out and threw a little bit, and then of course he's the best quarterback in the world, but it's just you need a time. Yeah, you need a little bit of time to get back, with somebody like that. So just being out there with the boys and throwing it around and catching it and just really like reflecting on the moment. So last night I was a little bit, not nervous but anxious. I just wanted to get out here and run. So for me, it was just all about that. And then when I got out here, man, I feel so comfortable on the field. So I just went out there and I was loose when I got out here. So to answer your question, I was straight. I was loose.
Okay, Greg Barnes, go ahead.
Michael, to build off that, was there anything that you felt like you needed to hit on or showcase today in front of the scouts?
For me, I feel like it was just my versatility and just stamping whatever I put on tape, because, at the end of the day, they're going to take these numbers and they're going to watch film. So I think it was just, for me, it was just about matching.
And today is kind of the culmination of 3 months of hard off-season work preparing for Pro Day. A month from now is the draft. What do you do between now and then?
I guess I'm going to go home for a couple of days and keep taking calls and get back to training, get in the best shape I can. Because, this is over. The 40's over. The shuttle's over. It's time to play football, man. So it's just about getting back in the best shape possible and going into camp and competing.
Thanks.
Okay, last two for Michael. First up, Hank Curse.
Hey, Michael, is it weird when you have a body of work on film like you have from this year where you showed so many things that you can do, to have those numbers like the 40 and the shuttle and all that stuff kind of factor into how they evaluate you?
I think it's a little bit, I don't want to speak for nobody else, but I think it's a little bit weird because, it's just like they put a lot of stock into the 40, and not that it's not important. I get it's important, but I feel like there's so many cuts and movements during a football game that it's not too often you run in a straight line for 40 yards, especially in the NFL level, because guys are all the same speed. So it's about, can you make that man miss? Can you win your one-on-one? So I think that you gotta, in a time like this, you gotta trust what the tape shows, because I feel like you stare at the tip for too long, you're gonna start trying to find stuff that's wrong, and if it's not wrong, so it's weird, but it's up to them. That's not my job.
In your interviews with teams, what's the weirdest question you've been asked?
I mean, they didn't really ask me nothing weird. They always ask me like who I would bring, or like who's better between me and Vontae, and I let y'all decide.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last one for Mike comes from Ross Martin.
Hey, Michael, this day is kind of like another step on the journey of recruitment, college, freshman year, so on and so forth. What were the emotions surrounding this day? Is it something you've really been looking forward to? How do you feel?
Yeah.
How do you feel during it? How do you feel after it?
Before, I was just like, man, it's a little bit different from Miami, but I was really happy. I mean, I was really excited to just come out here and train and compete with the guys and just show the scouts and show the league what I can do, and just along with what I've already put on film and have fun. I think that was the most important thing. So when I got on the field, I really started enjoying myself and having fun and just being vocal and just encouraging my teammates. And then after, I'm looking back and I'm really happy about the day. I think everybody did great.
Is your personality something you try to show teams? Because I mean, you're known for your personality and the teamwork and leadership and being a vocal guy. Is that something you've been trying to show teams and try to show today?
I wouldn't say I try. I think it just comes out because it's genuine. So it's not necessarily like, hey, coach, look how encouraging I am. Like, it's more like this is just who I am, and I'm proud of all these guys. They just sitting to the left of me. That's why I keep looking over there. But I'm just proud of them, and we're gonna go eat and just enjoy the days that we have, and then get back to work.